You walk into a room, and something shifts. Conversations pause. Some people look away. Others become overly friendly, nervous, or defensive. It's subtle, but unmistakable. What you're feeling is not paranoia. It's the invisible tension that arises when a powerful aura meets a fragile ego. According to Carl Jung, every human being carries a shadow, the part of the psyche that holds everything the ego refuses to see: fear, envy, repressed desires, shame. And here's where it gets wild. When your aura is strong, centered, and authentic, it forces others to confront their own unconscious darkness. Not through words. Just your presence alone acts like a psychic spotlight, illuminating things they've spent years trying to bury. And when that happens, they don't know whether to be drawn to you or run from you. This isn't just metaphysical poetry. It's a psycho-spiritual mechanism deeply rooted in Jungian theory. Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." Now flip that. If people feel disturbed by you, it may have nothing to do with you personally, but everything to do with the dormant parts of themselves that you unknowingly awaken. Your energy reminds them of their potential, or their failures, their light, or their wounds. And the more grounded and unapologetically present you are, the more intense their reaction. Ever noticed how some people seem to get jealous or insecure before you even say anything? That's not ego, it's aura. It's resonance. It's a deep signal that you're operating on a higher bandwidth. Here's something to observe starting today. Watch how people behave in your silence. Not your words, just your stillness. Do they fidget, overshare, avoid eye contact? These are microsigns that your energy is doing something beyond logic. It's triggering emotional resonance. You become the mirror, and most people are not ready to see what that reflection shows. But this awareness is your gift. And in the next chapter, we'll uncover the science behind this energy, and how it actually interacts with the physical world around you, whether you believe in auras or not. What if I told you that your aura isn't just woo-woo spirituality, but something that modern science is just beginning to catch up with? For centuries, mystics described the aura as an invisible field of energy radiating from the human body. But in recent decades, research from fields like bioenergetics, quantum biology, and electrophotonic imaging has started to confirm what ancient wisdom already knew. You are electric. Your heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field of any organ, and that field extends several feet outside your body. According to the HeartMath Institute, these vibrations not only shift depending on your emotional state, but they interact with the nervous systems of the people around you. Translation: your aura literally talks to their biology before you even open your mouth. Think of your energy field like Wi-Fi. It's invisible, but when it's strong, it affects every device or person in range. This field is shaped by your thoughts, your emotions, your level of inner alignment. When you're calm, authentic, and internally coherent, your aura becomes more stable and magnetic. But when you're stressed, scattered, or self-sabotaging, it becomes erratic and dissonant. That's why some people feel soothing to be around, and others make you feel like you need a shower after 5 minutes. The ancient Indian system called this the Pranamaya Kosha, the body of energy that vibrates just beneath your physical form. Barbara Brennan, a former NASA physicist turned healer, took it further, mapping detailed layers of the human energy field in her groundbreaking book Hands of Light. Now here's something practical. Want to test the strength of your auric field? Try this simple technique. Stand in front of a wall, about an arm's length away. Slowly move your hand sideways, out of your direct line of sight. Focus your eyes on the wall, not your hand, and watch for a faint outline or glow around your fingers. This subtle distortion isn't a hallucination. It's your etheric body, the first layer of your aura, becoming perceptible. Try it in dim lighting. Practice daily. Over time, your sensitivity increases, and so does your control, because once you start feeling your field, you can start shaping it. And in the next section, we'll go even deeper, into the 13 unmistakable signs that your aura is so powerful. It actually disturbs others, not out of malice, but because you're waking up something ancient inside them. Sometimes, people don't hate you, they just can't handle you. Your energy doesn't just enter a room, it rearranges it. But how do you know when your aura is having that invisible impact? Let's pull back the curtain and uncover 13 signs that your presence is doing more than you think. These aren't guesses. They're patterns observed across psychology, metaphysics, and ancient energy systems. And once you recognize them, you'll never see social interactions the same way again. Sign 1. People avoid eye contact, not because they're shy, but because the truth in your presence makes them feel exposed. Sign 2. Strangers open up to you too quickly, dumping their emotions. Your aura feels safe, even when it terrifies them. Sign 3. You often feel misunderstood, like people project things onto you that aren't even yours. That's shadow projection in action. Sign 4. Some become overly competitive or condescending, trying to prove something, because your calm triggers their inner insecurity. Sign 5. Technology glitches around you when you're emotional. This is not science fiction. Strong energy fields can influence electronics. Sign 6. You're drained after socializing, even without saying much. A powerful aura can become a psychic sponge. Sign 7. Children and animals react strongly, either extremely drawn to you or deeply unsettled. They see what adults are trained to ignore. Sign 8. People copy your style, speech, or ideas, often unconsciously. Your frequency becomes contagious. Sign 9. You feel others staring at you from across the room, even when your back is turned. Your field demands attention. Sign 10. People challenge you without provocation, as if trying to test your presence. Power always invites friction. Sign 11. Empaths are drawn to you, while narcissists are threatened by you. Your field either nurtures or exposes. Sign 12. You receive resistance when trying to be vulnerable. Others aren't ready to meet you at your depth. Sign 13. You feel like you don't fit in, even when you're admired, because your soul isn't here to blend in. It's here to awaken. Now pause. Go back through that list. How many of those have you experienced and dismissed as just weird behavior? Because once you see the why behind them, you stop taking things personally. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. But most importantly, you begin to understand that this intensity isn't a flaw. It's a frequency. And in the next section, we'll explore exactly how to harness it, so you can walk into any space with presence, control, and energetic precision. Having a powerful aura isn't enough. It's what you do with it that shapes your reality. You've probably already felt it. You walk into a room and all eyes shift. You say something simple, and people react deeply. You remain silent, and others fill the space with nervous chatter. But here's the secret. When your aura is strong and untrained, it leaks. It startles. It overwhelms. But when it's sharpened, it becomes a tool, like a blade made of light. And the first step to mastering this field? Energy containment. Imagine your aura like water in a vessel. If the vessel is cracked, your energy spills. If it's too tight, your energy stagnates. But if it's intact and balanced, your presence becomes magnetic. Start here. Grounding and breath work. Every morning, before you interact with anyone, do the following. Close your eyes. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold again for 4. This is called box breathing, and it instantly stabilizes your nervous system, bringing coherence between mind, heart, and field. As you breathe, visualize your energy pulling inward, forming a soft but impenetrable sphere around your body. This isn't imagination. Studies in neurocardiology and biofield science have shown that intentional breathing patterns do influence your energetic signature. Once your field is steady, start becoming conscious of your energetic posture in public. Shoulders relaxed, eyes steady, tongue resting on the roof of your mouth. This connects meridian points and increases energy flow. Now speak less, but with intention. Move slower, but with presence. Watch how people begin to mirror your rhythm without even realizing it. Want a next-level technique? Try aura sealing. Imagine light threads weaving around your body, closing energetic leaks, especially around the heart, solar plexus, and back of the neck. These are common entry points for energetic interference. As you seal the field, repeat, "I command my energy to be my own." This isn't superstition. It's self-programming. Your subconscious responds to clear, emotionally charged commands, especially when paired with breath. And the more often you practice, the more your field begins to listen. Over time, you'll notice something strange. People will either become inexplicably drawn to you, or deeply intimidated. That's the mark of energetic integrity. And in the final part, we'll unlock one last mystery: the hidden spiritual reason your aura might disturb others, and why it's a clue to something far greater waiting inside you. There's a reason ancient mystics warned, your light will attract everything, both the divine and the distorted. When your aura becomes potent, you stop merely participating in the collective dream. You start disrupting it. But here's what most people don't know. The disturbance you cause in others isn't about arrogance, intimidation, or even misunderstanding. It's about activation. You see, every soul carries dormant codes, unlived truths, suppressed memories, unresolved karmic patterns. And when your aura radiates truth, it acts like a mirror, a reflector, a signal that wakes sleeping frequencies in those around you. Carl Jung said it best: people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own soul. And that's what you trigger. Their own soul, waking up. And some aren't ready. This is why people feel agitated in your presence without knowing why. Your aura cracks the mask. You remind them of something ancient, something they've buried. You activate questions they've avoided for lifetimes. Am I really being authentic? Why do I feel so heavy near this person? What am I hiding from myself? Your energy doesn't disturb, it reveals. And that's where your responsibility begins. You were never meant to fit in. You were designed to raise frequency, to walk through life as a lighthouse, illuminating the unconscious not by preaching, but by simply being. But for that to work, you must first master the art of stillness within intensity. It's a paradox. Your power grows the quieter you become inside. Here's a practice. When someone reacts strangely to you, don't take it personally. Instead, ask, what in them is being touched by my field? Then hold space. Breathe. Stay grounded. That presence alone can awaken something sacred. Also, keep a daily journal where you track these interactions. Patterns will emerge. The more aware you are of the effect you have, the more consciously you'll learn to channel it. Not to control others, but to heal spaces just by walking through them. This is the secret that the great initiates carried in silence. Not fame, not applause, but an inner knowing that their frequency was a key. And here's the deeper question now unfolding, the one we'll explore next. If your aura can activate others, What hidden force inside you has yet to be fully awakened? Because all of this, every reaction, every strange encounter, isn't just feedback. It's a summons, a call to go deeper, to unlock something in you that the world hasn't seen yet, but desperately needs.